The Banana Grape Stomp is made possible in part by underwriting support from Pullin Cyclery, providing self-propelled transportation and non-polluting recreation. Eric Jones Construction, custom building from tool sheds to tree houses, gazebos to garages, and mansions to malls. Grocery Outlet of Chico, local and fine brand name groceries, housewares, and health and beauty products. KZFR 90.1 Chico, listener-supported community radio for the Sacramento Valley, the foothills, and beyond. The La Rocca Vineyards Tasting Room in downtown Chico. Local organic wines with no sulfites. Signs and graphic design. Your sign is your image and they take pride in making you look your best. Broadway Pawn and Music Center, guitars, jewelry, and more in downtown Chico. Instashirt.com, specializing in full-color digital printing and screen printing. And Paradise Audio Services, providing PA systems, digital recording, and audio engineering services.
It's the Banana Grape Stomp.
The Banana Grape Stomp, featuring Hannah Jane Kile, recorded live at Harlen Adams Theatre, the Sierra Nevada Big Room, the Chico Women's Club, and KZFR-FM in Chico, California.
Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Banana Grape Stomp. I'm your girl, Molly Knight. On this episode, we're featuring Hannah Jane Kile and only Hannah Jane Kile. We've been covering her concerts for quite a few years. We are jam-packed with music. We can't wait for you to see. Hannah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So we're going to jump right into Runaway Train that was recorded at the Chico Women's Club, a local favorite. So I hope you enjoy as much as we did. That was Runaway Train by Hannah Jane Kile. Tell us a little bit about that song.
So when I wrote that song, I was working a full-time job, and I feel like so many people spend their whole lives working in a job they hate just because a job's a job, when I think the best part about being alive is going for the things you want. So shortly after that, I quit my job, and I've been playing full-time music ever since.
Good for you. That makes me happy. So you've been playing music for a long time, since you were young.
Yeah, I started playing, I started on the drum kit at 12. Eventually, I picked up the acoustic guitar at 14, and that was kind of it. It was just like an extension of myself. It felt like having another limb, and I've just been in love with it ever since.
Well, one of the places that you love to play is at a Chico local radio station, KZFR 90.1.
Yeah.
And we have a recording of you live in the studio. So up next, we have Hannah Jane Kile live in Studio 416 at KZFR.
The shepherd, charming, handsome man. One wave of his hickory stocking, I'd follow him around the land. Till one day I noticed I weren't the only one. There was all kinds of other little pretty young sheep having all kinds of pretty young fun. Hallelujah, I am the happiest lamb. Hallelujah, I am the happiest lamb. I took my flock and headed off right to the promised land. Hallelujah, I am the happiest lamb. I ran to Mother Mary, my face is white as snow. She said, kid, you remind me of someone I used to know. Be grateful for your freedom, remember what I said. No shepherd man alive can go the war that gets him paid. Hallelujah, I am the happiest lamb. Hallelujah, I am the happiest lamb. I took my flock and headed off right to the promised land. Hallelujah, I am the happiest lamb. It's raining, I'm frozen, but I won't sell my wool to buy no shack, 'cause I know it gets much colder when you let some shepherd shear it off your back. No shepherd man alive can go the one that gets him paid. Hallelujah, I am the happiest lamb. Hallelujah, I am the happiest lamb. I took my flock and headed off right to the promised land. Hallelujah, I am the happiest lamb. And if you want to know about me, just ask around who I am. They tell you I am the happiest lamb.
That was Hannah Jane Kile at KZFR. Up next, we have more Hannah Jane Kile at the Big Room. It's one of our favorite venues here in Chico. What do you think about the Big Room?
It was so fun. Every time I get to play in that space, it's like magic. Just the sound and everyone that works there, they're always so kind and professional and hardworking, and so it was kind of a dream come true.
It's a great experience for the audience as well. It's one of my favorite venues to go watch music at, on top of it being wonderful for the artist as well. So up next, we have Hannah Jane Kile singing September at the Big Room, Sierra Nevada.
September, but you were gone in November. You took with the winter when it started to rain. Now I'm here with all our friends, and we're burning at both ends, laughing and crying, smoking away the pain. With your Bible by the bedside, and my banjo playing soft and sweet and bright. It was you on that cold night, looking prettier than sights, I bet. The prettiest indeed. And you flew with the breeze, leaving Mama on her knees. I bet that you love me. Now it's 9 in the morning, and I'm here to say I'm sorry for my words before you touch the ground. You might your rainbow to 10, so I best get running. I'd rather see you home, safe and sound, with your Bible tucked in both hands, and my heartstrings breaking at both ends. It was you on that cold night, looking prettier than sights, I bet. The prettiest indeed. And you flew with the breeze, leaving Mama on her knees. I bet that you love me. With your Bible tucked in both hands, and my heartstrings breaking at both ends. It was you on that cold night, looking prettier than sights, I bet. The prettiest indeed. And you flew with the breeze, leaving Mama on her knees. I bet that you love me. I bet that you love me. I bet that you love me.
This is Banana Grape Stomp. I'm your host, Molly Knight, and that was Hannah Jane Kile singing September at the Big Room. We have this entire episode dedicated solely to Hannah Jane Kile because we love her music that much. The next show that we're going to take a look at was another one at the Women's Club with KZFR. She plays a lot of KZFR events, which we are very thankful for. So let's take a look at Hannah Jane Kile again at the Women's Club. That was Lightning Strike by Hannah Jane Kile right here on Banana Grape Stomp. That happened to be off of one of her newer albums, the ones that almost got away, which happened to be older songs. So tell us a little bit about that.
They Almost Got Away almost didn't happen. Corey, my sweetheart and my drummer, he heard a very old recording from like 2013, and he's like, these songs are really good, and I've heard people ask you to play these songs live, so why don't you record them? So we took all these old songs from when I was 14 to 20, and him and I co-produced them together, and he recorded them, and I feel really proud of those songs now, and they're some of my favorite songs to play live, and it's just funny how things can change when you give a song new life. It's pretty cool.
That is an amazing story. Let's check out another one of the ones that almost got away.
If your fridge is cold and empty, call on me. If you wanna be with a warm body, call on me. If your shelter's not a home, there's too much space to be alone, call on me. If your dog's sick and the vet bill's expensive, call on me. If your mother's a narcissist, call on me. If you're out a little late, drank too much on a bad day, call on me. If you're taking cold showers 'cause they turned off your power, call on me. Library book is overdue from way back in '92, call on me. If you cheated on your spouse, now he wants to sell your house, tell him he can call on me, 'cause you're a bad person. Da da da. Call on me. 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 Thanks.
That was Hannah Jane Kile, recorded at the Harlen Adams Theatre on Chico State Campus. So tell us a little bit about that performance.
So that show was something that I felt so honored to be asked to do. That venue's beautiful, and I think it's amazing when big production companies do things for the little guys like us.
So we've really enjoyed the music that Hannah Jane Kile has put out. I'm sure you have enjoyed it too. We've got one more for you. Don't think we're done yet. This one was recorded again at the Chico Women's Club. I hope you enjoy it just as much as we did.
With
That was Hannah Jane Kile right here on Banana Grape Stomp. Again, we love her. We hope you've enjoyed the episode as much as we did. Hannah, thank you so much for coming. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I just want to say a big thanks to KZFR. I truly believe I wouldn't be the person I am today without them, and they've done so much for me, not just as an artist, but as a young woman. All the DJs who have invited me back are some of my lifelong friendships now that I'll take with me for the rest of my life. So big thanks to KZFR for all the support.
Until next time, friends, thank you for watching. This has been Banana Grape Stomp. You know who I am. I'm your girl, Molly Knight. Let me know if you have any questions, comments. You can hit us up at bananagrapestomp@gmail.com. We have our YouTube page. You can go find old episodes. Can't wait until next time. See you later.
The first time you were on the show, how old were you? Like 18? A few years ago?
No, I think I was 17.
17. It's been a few years,
It's
and
been
you've
a
done a
while.
lot in that amount of time, haven't you?
It feels like it.
Yeah. How do you feel that you've grown like in that time,
Well, I think-
musically and as an artist?
I think as a songwriter, just being able to live longer gives you more experience and wisdom as to what the heck this life is about. You know, sometimes life is messy, and that's all a part of the process, but being able to take those messy parts and make them timeless, and to be able to take people back into those moments is like the closest thing to magic to me.
The Banana Grape Stomp is made possible in part by underwriting support from Harlen Cyclery, providing self-propelled transportation and non-polluting recreation, serving the North State since 1918, and voted Best of Chico 23 times. Eric Jones Construction, general contractor in Chico, custom building from tool sheds to tree houses, gazebos to garages, and mansions to malls. 530-828-9590. Grocery Outlet of Chico, offering local and fine brand names in groceries, housewares, and health and beauty products, as well as organic items, fine wines, and more, at 2157 Pillsbury Road in Chico. KZFR-FM 90.1 Chico, listener-supported community radio for the Sacramento Valley, the foothills, and beyond. 24 hours a day of music and informational programming. La Rocca Vineyards Tasting Room in downtown Chico, providing local organic wine since 1984 with no sulfites, including a one-of-a-kind Blanc de Blanc organic sparkling wine and their signature Cabernet Sauvignon. Signs and graphic design dedicated to working with their customers to create signage that works. With over 25 years in the architectural sign industry, they love Chico. They love signs. Broadway Pawn and Music Center, guitars and other instruments, jewelry, coins, art glass, DVDs, games, and more. Guitar repair also available, 534 Broadway in downtown Chico. Instashirt.com, a family-run custom t-shirt shop specializing in full-color digital printing and screen printing on shirts, apparel, promotional products, and more. Now printing using solar power. And Paradise Audio Services, providing PA systems, digital recording, and audio engineering services.